Hi everyone and welcome. We're down here in my wormery and I'm not really going to be doing any feeding of worms or migrating of worms or harvesting of any compost. I just wanted to bring the camera down here really quick and give everyone a quick glimpse of what's coming up in the near future. A little bit of a surprise here. It's a couple new bins that I'm preparing to get worms launched off in. One of them here is the Fermi Bag Tote, which was originally designed to be placed inside of a like either a 10 or a 15 gallon Rubbermaid or Husky tote. But alternatively, you can build a frame for it like I did. And definitely don't need 2x4s, you know. This is a little bit overbuilt, but I just used whatever I had laying around. I didn't go overboard and go shopping. I just wanted to salvage any pieces of wood that I had laying around. So it's part of the reason I ended up with these 1x2s. If you watch the manufacturer Tom when he does his demo, he'll usually show that he uses a 1x6. And when I built this up with the 1x2s and used only 2 of them, ending up with effectively a 1x4, I realized why he uses a 1x6, because the strap that runs underneath needs something a little bit lower to provide the support down here for the bag and to be able to be run across underneath to keep the top taut through the middle. So that's the reason I placed this extra piece in here, just so that there's enough support for the strap to go around underneath. And I guess another option is to mount this differently. I went with the option of just putting a screw through here, as Tom shows on his videos, for the possible setups of this type of container. So I'm looking forward to getting this thing started pretty soon. Currently it's just empty, waiting to go. It's the old version, it's not the new version that's got the dividers in it. The dividers are supposed to aid in keeping your compost separate from the feeding zones when you're doing horizontal migrations and stuff like that. And they also provide additional support for the overall structure of the container. But I'm okay with what I've got here. This is the previous version. And we're going to see how it goes. And then over here, what you see here is the VermiBag Mini. Very similar construction, except this is not replicating your typical tub. This is a slightly different type of system where the material eventually gets ejected out the bottom. So there's a zipper and a hatch that lets you harvest the completed castings out the bottom. This version even has this nifty little portal, so you can check out how your worm population is doing without unzipping the top of the container. Interesting. And yeah, so down there you can see the hatch for this so-called flow-through type system. And I kind of like the way it's got these nice little mesh breathable tops on it to keep the airflow nice and steady. Here again, I opted for the wood type frame. Some of the options that he provides on his website, as far as the instructions go, you can use PVC piping to build the frame for one of these things. And, you know, again, I just used what I had laying around. I didn't have PVC. I had wood, so I built it out of wood. And I'm really looking forward to getting these babies started pretty soon. But I just wanted to give everyone a quick glimpse as far as you know, what's going on down here in my wormery these days. And you know, I'm just wondering what people think in terms of what would be a good idea for putting into these things. One idea that I had was taking what's in those 2 little pink pots over there. They're still kind of like nursery style bins. I'm trying to foster the new populations of European and African night crawlers that I'm starting out here with. They're still only about 150 days old since I received the cocoons from which they hatched, and the African night crawlers were only population 100, So that's part of the reason I was thinking maybe the African night crawlers might go into this container, since there's only started with 100 cocoons. And then since the European night crawlers started with 500 cocoons, I'm assuming that I've got a fair number more of those. I thought maybe European night crawlers going in here, and then I've got night crawlers in the VermiBags, and then I would just have red wigglers in the bus bins, in the bus boxes, in the trays over there. So just figured I'd you know, kind of throw those ideas out there. So if you have any ideas on what I should do and how I should proceed, then I would love to hear your thoughts. Put them in the comments below, and you know, hopefully you enjoyed this video where I demonstrate how I set my VermiBags up, and I'm looking forward to having some great vermicomposting experiences with these things. So, all right, everyone, have a great day. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, please remember to give me a thumbs up. I always really appreciate that, and also consider to become a subscriber to the channel. That's always really appreciated as well. All right, everyone, thanks so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye now.